Technology's always changing, mate. And today's no different. What do you got in your hand?
Well, we're really pleased to announce that today we've got delivery of our first bit of stock of the VEMCON sensor. And what we do with this sensor is it gets mounted by these plates. So we weld these plates onto the attachment. It could be this trencher in front of us. It could be a rock hammer, a rock saw, an auger, anything like that. And then this sensor gets programmed in the office. And we program it with the attachment ID and all the information around that attachment, what flows it needs, what pressures it needs when it's connected to the machine, its service interval and all those sort of things. And so what happens is when you connect this attachment to the machine, the operator via an app on his phone will Bluetooth to this sensor, and it will tell him what flows and pressures to set in the machine for that particular attachment, so we can get the best utilisation out of the attachment, right? And so that's what the operator can do within the machine. The other thing is that what happens is this has a little GPS module in it. So on big jobs, if the operator has to drop that attachment off and go and pick up a bucket and he's forgotten where he's left that attachment, he can look on his app on his phone and it'll pinpoint that attachment within 2 meters for him, and he can go back using the GPS and find that attachment and put it back on the machine or put it back in the truck or whatever it might be. So, and then the other thing that can happen from a maintenance point of view and a charging point of view, and this is where it comes in nicely if you're a rental company that rents out attachments. In the head office, the asset manager can look at any time and it tells him how many hours that particular asset has been used for. So a lot of the times when those hammers go out or rock saws go out on the machine, you make an assumption it's being used all day, every day, and then you set your program maintenance around that. With the system here, it can actually tell you how many hours it's been used for since the last service. So you're not over-servicing those attachments, right? So that's the one thing it can do. And the other thing it can do is obviously it can tell you how many hours and what days of the week it's being used. So if you're a rental company and you're hiring out attachments, or you're an earth moving company and you're charging your customer for the use of the attachments, this device will tell you what days of the week and how many hours per day that attachment was used. So if your customer comes back and says, oh, I didn't use this particular trencher on Friday and Saturday, don't charge me. Well, you did, because we saw it, there's your bill. Yeah. So that's what this guy can do. So very cheap little module to put on your attachments. As I said, ETS has got its first shipment in today from Germany. So if you're interested, please give us a call.